Let's meet the starting lineup for visiting Phoenix Suns. At small forward, Josh Okogie. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At point guard, Bradley Beal. At the other guard position, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. Now introducing the starter for your Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker. At shooting guard, 6'2", number 8. Anthony Melton. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. Starting at the guard position, 6'5", number 1, James. Center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. We've got Devin Booker. Ayton is out there with Durant. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Now Harden. Tucker, the pass to Melton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with a screen on Beal. Harden has a wide open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Melton against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Free throw good, Booker.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Both shots good from the stripe. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Harden finds Melton. Back to Harden. Here's Harris. Pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. He's covered by 8. From 12 feet out, again, Philadelphia.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. The shot comes out, and it's Philadelphia the other way. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here is Harden. Last game we saw him score 32. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
KD passes to Ayton. That one good for 2. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Substitution.
And the Suns making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Bradley Beal.
76ers, ENT, give him the hand.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Harden. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from KD. Pulls from the top of the key. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker looking around. Shot from free throw range. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And that is the Philadelphia 76ers. ENT, everybody. Get loud.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Embiid. Harrell comes in for P.J. Tucker. Maxey's checked in for Milton. And John Wall subbed in for James Harden. And then for Phoenix, Bol, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Gordon in for Devin Booker. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Pick by Harrell. All with it. Now Bol defending. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
To the right side. Maxey against Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Suns, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Now here's Wall. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 2. Harrell.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And Beal kicks to Gordon. Bol setting the pick for Gordon. Passes to Bol. Over Wall. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Eric Gordon.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The pass to Harrell. Now Maxey. Harrell a screen on Gordon. Maxey passes to Harrell. Here's Harris. And the shot goes down.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Here's Beal. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your Sixers youth.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Bol, and it's Watanabe in at the power forward position. Now here's Harrell. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on DeAndre Ayton's injury. David, what's the news?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He told me that he separated his shoulder and he is really in a lot of pain now. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And the Suns call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Patrick Beverley comes in for Maxey. Booker, good.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Here's Harden on the wing. Embiid with the screen on Booker. Harden the pass to Embiid. Harden against Booker. Durant up top. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Pass to Melton. On the wing, Harden. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now here's Booker, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Beverley finds Harden. Back to Beverley. Pass to Melton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tucker a screen. A 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And they double up Embiid. Beverley, the pass to Harden. Oh, good on the triple. Suns trail by 8. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, well, we thought maybe they would pull that one out, really just mounting an exciting comeback in that third quarter, but it just wasn't enough to get them across the finish line.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And the Suns miss again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Outside Durant. Trying to end the drought. A shot off that time. And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey, folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game.
You hear that? Somebody called the fire department on this guy. He's torching anyone they throw at him on defense, attacking from every angle.
It'll take more than a sprinkler system to cool him off at the half. Man, he's been phenomenal. All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
These rookies are off to a great start. Never easy for the young dudes, adjusting to the speed of the game and the size of this league.
Yet these days, rookies seem more prepared for the jump than ever before. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. D'Anthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the three. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Embiid finds Harris. Harden against Beal. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Harris. Harden's got the first points in the second half up on the board for Philadelphia. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Durant. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Harden.
The southpaw Harden, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the Suns also making a change. Bol, he's checked in for Durant.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid. Maxey comes in for Melton. And John Wall subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 18. Passes it to Okogie. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Great D that time from Harrell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Maxey. He kicks to Harrell. Out to the right wing. Here's Wall. And that one hits back iron. Suns trail by 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Booker with no one around. Cole, that's good.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
The 76ers leading by 16. Reed a screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s. Player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
And the Suns call time here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Okogie. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Josh Okogie.
Okogie's got his first basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Count that bucket.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Now the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. To the inside. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his second basket of the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot from 12. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Maxey.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Bull the pass to Booker. A three ball. It's hauled in by Harris. Picked away. Here's Eubanks. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers leading by 18. Harris outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Reed a screen on Gordon. Maxey passes to Reed.
Suns foul. Drew Eubanks. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Paul Reed at the line for two.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Patrick Beverly in for John Wall. And the Suns here with a different look. Medu, he's checked in for Eubanks. Watanabe comes in for Bull. Durant's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Eric Gordon. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in. Durant's got 6.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Melton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
For 3, Booker kept alive. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Durant. Bradley Beal is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Metu into the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. Tucker a screen. Harden inside the three-point line. The good-looking shot from the wing.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Inside. Shot's good by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Tucker, the pass to Beverly. Back to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. Harden can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout called, the Suns.
And his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And then for Phoenix, Eubanks, he's checked in for Medu. Cole comes in for Watanabe. And Okogie subbed in for Kevin Durant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Suns trail by 20. Bull setting the pick for Booker. It's Bull top of the key. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. On the wing, Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. And this man can pass that rock.
Here's Beal. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve,
players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the player.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Booker against Melton. Now here's Beal, guarded closer. And the Suns miss again. 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Tucker. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Popped up there for Embiid. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bull. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Harden draws the double to the left side wing. Embiid inside the line. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Okogie, the pass to Bull. The dish now to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down low. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
The first free throw is good. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Harden finds Embiid. Beverly with the ball. Back to Reed. And the pass to Beverly. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.